tell me a little bit about Heal. Um, when was Heal founded? What's its journey been like through IT ops and really this AI ops sort of landscape? How did you guys come into this space, and what gives you your unique perspective?
Absolutely, Ken. So Heal started just a couple of years ago here in Santa Clara, based in Silicon Valley. However, the company's genesis goes back into more than a decade when it got started by an architect for a financial software company, software that he was developing, and he saw that there was a need for monitoring applications and providing application performance, which was a very hard problem at that time. So he started this company, which at that time was called Appnomic, with that intent. And he knew that the customers needed this because he was right in the middle of that software. And at that time, AI ML was in its infancy. However, application performance was an area that was gaining traction. So the product that Appnomic at that time developed helped financial institutions, especially in the BFSI, the broadly what we call BFSI industry, to when they deal with large number of transactions, when they deal with seasonalities, when they deal with uh, an environment where things change quite a bit. You put an ad in one of the biggest sporting events, and the next morning, transaction volume increases 5x. So in order to deal with all that, the solution at that time was to observe, which is monitor the performance of the application and infrastructure, and then use that information to provide not only visibility but also provide the tools and the ability for the IT operations people to act on it. Of course, fast forward to last number of years, thankfully, machine learning and AI as an entire area has grown significantly, and the tools and the abilities and the capabilities and the models and the interpretations and the stuff available has really enabled us to not only look at monitor these applications or observe, in other words, but also apply machine learning and AI tools and techniques to that. So it becomes, not only that we can address what the problem was, but also we can predict what could be a problem based on learning from the past. And thirdly, automate this stuff along with the rest of the IT environment so that you can literally act on it, as opposed to just knowing that you're going to be in bad shape. But can you do something about it? So that's what the genesis of Heal is. So the key tenets of what we do: observability is one piece. Second piece is the ability to do AI-based analytics. And then the third piece is we call predictive healing or automation. We work with other systems in the IT landscape. And today, as you know, IT environments are it's not a monolithic one system anymore. It's a combination of so many systems. So we want to make sure that for an IT ops person, we provide the right bells and whistles and the right knobs that they can touch as they need. And when they decide that it is indeed a problem, that they can actually just put a trigger button and things will automatically happen.
Got it.
So the team has evolved from, to your question, IT ops. Many companies now have AI ops teams. They're called, especially large enterprises. Given their focus is, they're not just going to do, pure operations, but also apply AI and machine learning tools, which has been a key driver for many CIOs over the past many years.